Now we're going to talk about what's called theoretical probability. The formula for theoretical probability looks very similar to our formula for the empirical probability. For theoretical probability, it says the number of outcomes in event E divided by the number of outcomes in the sample space. Now, the difference between empirical and theoretical, okay, and this is very important, so you want to make sure that you're copying this part down in your notes and remembering it, maybe highlighting it or putting a star around it like I did here, says the sum of all theoretical probabilities of all possible outcomes is equal to 1. So here, if we were talking about a sample space, let's say we're talking about flipping a coin. What's the chances of us flipping a coin and getting heads? 50%. What's the chances of us flipping a coin and getting tails? 50%. So 1/2 and 1/2, together they add up to give us 1. Okay, and that would be an example of how the theoretical probability works. So we're going to look at our first example, which says if a die is rolled, find the probability of getting a number less than 5. So if we roll a dice has 6 sides to it. Okay, so find the probability of us getting a number less than 5. Okay, so on the dice, we think about, okay, well, how many numbers are less than 5 on the dice? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 numbers are less than 5 over how many sides on the dice altogether? 6. 4 out of 6 reduces to 2/3. Take a second and copy down example number 2. When you pause your video after you've copied down example number 2, go ahead and try to solve this one on your own, and then come back to the video to see if you're doing these correctly. Make sure that you're actually pausing and trying these problems, otherwise you're not going to know how to do it when you get to your classwork. It says find the probability of rolling a number greater than 4. So on our dice, okay, numbers greater than 4 would be 5 and 6, so there are 2 numbers greater than 4 out of 6 numbers altogether. 2 over 6 reduces to 1 over 3. And remember, the sum of all possible outcomes should equal 1. 2/3 plus 1/3 is 3/3, and 3/3 is equal to 1. So that proves the theory that all of them equal 1.